it's time for another thrifting haul, another maker's haul with thrifted goods. So I went thrifting. I go thrifting about every other week now. Since it's summer started, I'm spending a lot more time outdoors working in my garden, and I go thrifting on days where the weather's really not good for being outdoors or something. Yeah, and I keep collecting stuff to make stuff. I'm collecting more than I'm making things, that's true. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And the other things I have been making lately, I have, because we had rhubarb and we had asparagus, and now the strawberries are starting, I've made like a strawberry rhubarb pie, and I've been making things with asparagus, because, you know, that was the time to eat that stuff while it's fresh. This item I picked up at a thrift store, and I just fell in love with it. And it's a little case. It's probably like from the 60s or 70s, and it has initials on it. And I am going to pretend that this used to be my mom's, because the first two, these are her initials actually. The L, no, it doesn't apply to my mom, but we're gonna pretend it's another name. So it's this faux leather vintage thing, and see, the leather is cracking and breaking off, but I don't care. I love finding vintage things like this. It still has the brass zipper here, and this is the inside. Oh, there was something else in there, and it says Tilly, made in Canada, and I think it says oak calf, made in Canada, so whatever that means. And this is the plaid, the tartan. I just love the tartan in it, and it has this little pouch like this. I used baby wipes to clean all the dust off, and I've let it air, and it doesn't smell old and musty like it did when I first got it. So I just left it in an open window for a few days, and I got the scent, you know, because it smelled dusty. It smelled like it had been left in a closet for years, but it doesn't anymore. So I got this case, and I thought this might be a fun case to use for some projects on the go, like maybe some stitching projects on the go, like some slow stitching or English paper piecing. So I got that, and this, I paid less than $3 for this case, so I thought that was a good deal for that. And at my local thrift store in town here, it's a tiny little thrift store, I got the set of pouches. There's this pouch for $1, and there was this pouch with it. So I got these two little like tapestry. They're not antique. They're just made to look antique, but they're in great condition. They're super clean, and I just couldn't pass them up, because I think these are great also for carrying little sewing projects on the go. So that's why I picked those up. You can see a theme here. I don't know, there's something about these kinds of containers that I like to have sewing projects in. I don't know. So my little thrift store in town is so small. They really don't have much, and their stuff, the prices sometimes are just ridiculously good. They had a couple zippers. I picked them up because they're in excellent condition. They were selling these for 25 cents a piece. I couldn't pass that up. These are just the perfect length to use if I am making a pair of shorts, a skirt. It's also a perfect length for a bag zipper, so lots of uses for that. They had this little teeny tiny tube of glass beads, these little glass beads in here, and also I think I got this for 10 cents. Oh, and I got this little spool of ribbon also. It has little sailboats on it for 10 cents. And I got this package of, I think they're napkins. So there's 4 of them. And I just bought them for the fabric. Just some pretty fabric. I thought these would be great for some stitching on. And I think this was also, it was either 50 cents or 25 cents for the pack. But the jewelry's not cheap at my store. It is. It's cheap. I'm just being silly. So I got this wonker of a necklace. I only got it because of all the interesting elements. I just thought this would be, I don't know, something fun to use in a mixed media piece, maybe at the whole thing, or take it apart for the elements, because it's like a square and a square and a square and a circle and a circle, and it's all metal. Yeah, but this they wanted a whole $1 for. I didn't argue. I got it. I got this sailing ship wooden puzzle, a classical 3D wooden puzzle for 50 cents. And I just saw that it has a lot of pieces that might be fun to use in mixed media pieces. If I'm not interested in building this ship, the actual ship, there's 118 pieces. It measures, it's not big once it's put together. It's like 46 centimeters. So, well, that's a good size ship actually. But if I don't have the patience to put it together as a ship, or if I know anybody else, I really wanted it because it has a lot of scrolls, has a lot of interesting pieces to be used in something else. So, and it was only 50 cents. So, those were my local deals. And actually, no, that's not true. I have another thing that oh, and by the way, I should say this at the beginning of the videos maybe. I want to preface this by saying that I share my thrift hauls with you because I want to share the ideas I get for making other things with the stuff I thrift. And I'm just want to share that with others because maybe this will inspire others to look at things differently and, you know, keep stuff out of the landfill and repurpose stuff, or just continue supporting the thrifting economy. So my store had this big box, and it says there's 4 puzzles in here, 4 children's puzzles, and they wanted $1 for this, and I gave them $1 gladly. It's not old. I recognize this character. I think this is either Paw Patrol or Bluey, or no, it's Paw. I think this is like Paw Patrol. My kids are not little anymore. I don't want the puzzles in here. I want the box because of it's got these dividers. And for $1, I think this is a great box for storing art supplies like pencils or pastels maybe. I haven't decided. And now that I've seen this box and I've bought this box, I want to keep my eyes open for other boxes like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the puzzle pieces out. They are numbered on the back, so I will separate each puzzle and I will put them in separate bags, and I will redonate the puzzles for someone. But I want the box for my art supplies. So that's my thinking behind this. Also, I hardly ever buy clothes at the thrift store unless it's for taking apart for making into something else. And I did buy the gaudiest of blouses, and I couldn't wait when I got home to take it apart. I bought it for the fabric and the charms and buttons that were on it, and I got so much material for making other things out of it. It's incredible. Sorry, I was too excited to take it apart when I got home, and I did, and yeah. And it cost me like $3. And it had metal embellishments and stuff. Oh, I should show you them, at least the embellishments that were on the blouse if I find them. I don't know where they are. But I picked up this blouse because it has lace, has like has trim and lace and pretty fabric. And I thought I would take this baby apart for all the fabric and elements in it. But when I got home, I tried it on just for fun, and it fits me. And now I'm not sure I want to take it apart. And it was only $1. So, and it's in excellent condition. It has no stains or tears on it. I've checked it. Yeah. So I don't know. I might wear it a few times before I decide to take it apart. How's that? Okay. Next, again, there's a kitty. This is Shadow. See, hi, Shadow. You can't see his face. It's Shadow. Yeah. Oh, 13 pounds. Oh, Shadow. Oh, Shadow's heavy. Okay. What I love about going to some place like Value Village is that I get, almost every time I go, I find some amazing office supplies that I can use in my crafting. For example, I got this set of index dividers and binder dividers ready there. And some, like this one is an Avery. So I got all this together, and I had a coupon, I think. So I think I got this for like just over $2 or something. And yeah, this is the kind that you can go online on the Avery website. And sorry, my cat is being naughty. I have very naughty cats. They will do everything to he's after my painting sponge. That's what he's after. And he's looking at it right now with big eyes. You want this? You want my sponge? Oh, goodness. I'll let him have it. So he's playing with it now. Yep. They don't have enough toys, apparently. As I was saying, yeah, it's the thrift store is a great place to find these usually expensive office supplies. And I use this stuff in my organizing. So I'm happy to pay less than $2 for all this. I don't want to pay full price for that. And then I came across this practically new box of transparency. And I got this, I think I got it for $4. And it's a box of 50. It's open. It's been used. There's 48. I counted 48. So I know that a box of 53M transparencies is more than, what did I pay? $3 or $4 for this? Is a lot more than that. So yes, please. Here's another find. This is something from the 60s, 70s. It's an old address and phone number book. And I got, because it's metal. And I'm not sure what this is. Some sort of, it's not metal, some sort of wood, painted wood or something on there. And it says Greece. Oh, someone went to Greece and brought this back. And yeah, it looks like it's from the 1970s. And the paper is, oh, it's got that beautiful vintage, you know, discoloration on the edges. And the pages too have it here. And I just thought this would make a fabulous sort of junk journal. Yeah, so that's another project. And I can't remember. I think I got this for 50 cents or $1. Yeah, so it was a good find. Okay. I should pass up bags of ribbon when I see them. And this one was less than $6. I've already opened the bags and taken the tags off just to save time. And I got this bag, and it has all these beautiful ribbons and stuff. There was a bag of these little flowers, all these crafty flowers. That was, well, they were kind of loosey-goosey in there too, so I just gathered them all together for the sake of showing on video. There's this cord, cotton, 100% cotton cord. And there's a little baggie with some pieces of ribbon, sheer ribbon in here, and a little piece of green ribbon. So that's all stuff that can be used in projects. And then there were all these reels of ribbons. And like this one is still sealed. And these have been started. And these are the nice skinny ribbons that are fun to use in ribbon embroidery. There's some more. It's perfect for making like rosettes with a needle. And that's what I want to make with those. They're also, it's a great skinny ribbon for tying things. Here's a scrap here, like this ribbon here. It's just like this. It's great for tying things, for making little bows. And yeah, so the colors are, I love the colors. These are, yeah, these are colors I would use. So all that, and then there was these two big rolls, not two, sorry, three big rolls of floral ribbon. So this is more stiff ribbon. I know that. Oh, that ribbon. So, yeah. I have tons of ribbon, but I can't pass up a good deal on ribbon. The little flowers, there's so many ways to use these little flowers. I use them to decorate anything and everything. Whether it's a crafting project or a sewing project or a home decor project or a gift, these will be reused. I picked up this bag of, I don't know what these are. They're like brass plates. So they're a bag of these brass plates. And to me, this screams mixed media. Labels, I don't know. But yeah, I got a whole bag of that. So that I could see using in mixed media work, assemblage work, things like that. I have too many ideas and projects for my lifetime. I got this bag of fabric remnants, or from some sewers' leftover pieces. I got this nice cotton. This is a very stiff cotton. This is probably for like curtain material or something like that. And I've already cut off pieces to put in my boxes for my slow stitching. There's also this cotton. This is a fleece, like a sweatshirt type of fleece. And this one has all these colors in it. Now the same fabric has greens, these greens, and purples, and the beige. And it's a stiff poly cotton. Again, I imagine this is sold for the intention of making things like curtains, bedspreads, things like that. And there was this piece of, this is suiting fabric. It's called suiting fabric. It's a blend. It's a good blend. It's a good fabric. It's this cantaloupe color, let's just say. And yeah, this is the kind of fabric that you can make pants and suits out of, skirts, you know, yeah. So that's what was in this lot. And I think I got this for $4, so that's good. It's funny because different stores will have different prices, and the same store I'm sorry, that's not what I was to say. I could go to the same store at different times, and their bags of fabric will be different prices. Now this is so random. This was in with the kitchen stuff, which makes kind of sense, but that's not what attracted me to it. This is in the kitchen with kitchen items, and there's a what do you call it? Oh my god, it's a cork thing to, you know, unscrew a bottle of wine. Oh my god. And a pair of tongs. These I'll use in my crafting when I'm cooking things, for crafting when I'm boiling like avocado peels and stuff. I'll use these. But this was in the same bag. Makes no sense, but what can I say? This cartridge for the Cricut, a Cricut Lite cartridge, still sealed. And I have several Cricut machines, as you may already know. And I never got this this cartridge. I never got this cartridge. So it's the Twinkle Toe one, and it's got these cute little like ballet dancers, and yeah. So and if you're not familiar with what this is, the Cricut is a electronic die cutting machine that uses software. Nowadays it's online. You go on your computer and you go to the site, or you download files that you already have on your computer and connect with the Cricut machine to cut, and it tells the machine to cut whatever it is you want to cut. And this is the old system where you did not need to have a computer. You just needed to have the machine with the key, the keypad on it to use the cartridge to tell the machine directly to cut, and I have both systems, so I could use this. And the thing is, this bag was $7. I paid $7 gladly for this because a cartridge is, yeah, more expensive. Well, they don't sell the cartridges anymore. Can't get them. So, yeah, I was happy to pay $7 for that. Oh, here's another bag of ribbons that I got. I think this one was $4. And it had lots of trims. Lovely trims in it. Lovely ribbons. Lovely satiny ribbons. These are the ones with the little edging. So lovely colors. So lots and lots of ribbon again. Oh, a roll of tape. This is like a floral tape in yellow. Oh, it says pale green, light green. Oh, okay, it's a light green floral tape. Oh, and this I thought was fun to find. This a rib band. It's a counted cross stitch trim. So basically, I can go in here and do some cross stitching or embroidery to embellish this ribbon trim. I've never had that before. So this is fun. This is another little sewing project. And some more ribbon. Some are brand new. I mean, they're still sealed. And then there were these rolls of wire ribbon. Gorgeous. Ribbon, gorgeous wire ribbon. And yeah, so that was another thing. I thought, I don't need more ribbon. I argue with myself in the store. No, you do not need more ribbon, but you still want to buy more ribbon, don't you? Yes, I do. So. Now this was in a bag, and it was $5. Maybe I paid less than that. And it's not in a bag anymore because one of the markers was leaked in the bag and it was a mess, and I cleaned it all up. But the markers all work. They are 12 color metallic markers, and Muju, I'm not familiar with this brand. I'll show you the tips. This is what they look like. And they're all working. They're all in great condition. There was one that had created a mess in the case, but it's working fine. Let me show you the colors. And they look very good on black. This is all the colors on black. And on white, this is what they look like on white. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. I was not in need of a little journal. It's just a little dollar store journal. There's a pad of neon paper and a little coloring book. I just wanted to gamble on the markers, and I'm glad I did. Now, in another bag, I took another gamble with some more markers, and for this was only $4, and it had all these Faber-Castell connector pens. These are just water-based dye markers. They're sold with the intent for kids, and they have these caps where you can click all the markers together. That's all it is, really. There's no other purpose for it. And I tested all of these out, and except for the black, they are all very good. The black one is drying up, but that's the only one. All the other colors work great. They're not pigment, or they're not India ink either. They are water-based markers, so they do reactivate if you wet them. And yeah, so these are all the colors, and I thought these were great. So I think my bargain paid off on this one. So that was a good deal. In the bag, there was also this Tinkerbell pencil box that has been used, and a gratitude journal for teens. It's brand new. I will redonate this. So I just wanted the markers. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this haul video here. So I appreciate you watching, and please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in a part 2.